Hi guys, good morning. This is my first live video. I'm here in the Guerrero household trying to get cleaned up. It's been a process ever since we moved in, and I wanted to kind of show you guys what I'm working on, as well as speak to you guys about the spiritual side of this. I have been trying to get cleaned up here, and my mind has been everywhere. I've been trying to multitask and get everything done, but it feels like nothing ever gets done. One area gets cleaned up and the other one gets messy again. And so I feel like it speaks a lot when it comes to the spiritual life. Like, one area we're lacking and the other area is so easy to get by. And of course, you can't do anything without the help of God. And I've just been asking the Lord, like, what is it that you want me to do? What is it in this time of my life that you would like for me to practice, to do, to help others? And a lot has been he's been speaking to me about helping others through worship, through singing, but as well as encouragement, because I used to do a lot of encouraging videos on Facebook, but I stopped because I got discouraged and the enemy really wanted to bring me down in that area, and he did not want me to continue. So I allowed it. And then as well as the combination of having a child, my baby is 10 months right now, and it has been a struggle to be able to just have alone time with the Lord, only prayer or devos that are really quick in the morning. And I feel like I get so caught up in watching all these TV shows that becomes a priority after the devos, and it feels like it takes up so much of my time. And by the time that the day is starting to end, I feel so overwhelmed, so drained. And I just want to encourage you guys, like, if you're feeling that way, if you could find some time, I don't know, being single, you do have the time than us moms that are just always multitasking, trying to get things done. And I know some people will say different, but if you are a mom that has been going through the same thing as me, don't kick yourself too hard about it. Don't stress out. There will be a time, maybe when the baby's sleeping, you could do a Devo, a quick one, or when you are taking a shower, praying and singing worship, when you're in the car, worship, finding moments in your day to do it, even if they're small time periods. I feel that what matters is the quality, not the quantity. And a lot of times we forget that, and we try to use a bunch of, majestic words to describe God. And yes, he has a lot of names in the Bible, and we can call him by those names, but he doesn't want us to religiously go into the Bible or start preaching religiously or acting religiously or having two faces, pretending to be one way and then being another at home. And I am not perfect. I am guilty of trying to smile all the time, trying to be happy at church, trying to show everyone I'm okay, but when I'm inside crying for help. And a lot of times I'm like, Lord, should I just go to you only? Will you be the only source of help? And yes, he can be, but you also have to allow your family at church know, let them know what you're going through. Speak to them, ask them for help, because a lot of the times we think we can do this alone, and God allows for that community at church to be able to be there. But if you stay quiet and you're always smiling and you're always seeming like you're okay, they're gonna think you're okay. They're gonna go past it. And so a lot of times we're even asked, how are you doing? And we're like, okay, or we're good. And honestly, we're going through something at home, and we need to be honest about these things that we're going through. So I encourage you guys, when you watch this video, please, keep that in mind. You are a child of God. If you're a believer, and he wants to spend time with you, and it doesn't matter if it's 5 minutes. Take time. For those other people that have more time, take advantage. The Lord wants us to grow more with him, and especially during these hard times, how our world is turning upside down. And a lot of people will argue, oh, it has been already turning upside down, but I'm talking about the severity of how far things have gone against the law that was first established, and the law of the Bible, with what the Lord is requiring from us. I'm not talking about um making our way to heaven by ourselves, about our own actions getting there, because Jesus died for us and he already did that. We didn't have to do anything specifically. But because of salvation, that encourages us to go out and do things to bring glory to God because of what he already did. And so I just want to encourage you guys to keep that in mind, and let the Spirit fill you up and let it speak to you during these times of what, Lord, what is it that you want me to do, and ask that question and really get into that time. Like right now I am, able to take this time and think of the Lord and spend time with him, and I hope that you guys can do that too. I just want to encourage you guys, do not give up. There will be a time. Ask the Lord, set up a time, Lord, for where I can be alone with you. Make ways where those intervals I can just spend that quality time. Let me not get into this religious state, but be very relationship, one to one, son to father, daughter to father, you know what I mean? So I hope that encouraged you guys. I want you to know you're very loved. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, night, wherever you may be. Thank you so much.